Awesome. Okay. Weights on the glider. Let's grab those dumbbells, those weights. And let's warm this body up because mine is a little stiff. So let's take our legs wide and just go shoulders up and back, up and down, up and down. 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Nod the chin. Allow the weight of the head to take you. Feel those dumbbells adding a little extra weight to your hands as you fall down toward the floor. Take a nice big breath into the back of your spine. Roll it back up. Exhale. Deep through the belly. Stacking the spine, bringing the chest on top of the pelvis, head up. Shoulders. 4, 3. Roll it back down. Nod the chin. Hollow out those abdominals, that belly. Rolling it down. Let's get that stretch between the vertebrae, between the shoulder blades. From here, bend your knees, bring your bum down. Lift your bum up. And roll it back up to standing, stacking the spine. Pelvis on the feet, ribs on the pelvis, shoulders down, head up, shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Roll it down, follow with that belly. Good. Bend those knees and stretch. 2 more. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Good. Roll it back up. Stack the spine. Good. 2 shoulders. Take a nice big breath wide. Arms go up. Inhale. Exhale, stand tall. Inhale, lift. And down. Good. Let's do a little step tap to the right and left. Let's let those arms just swing in front. Now we're going to make this a little bit bigger today. So we naturally twist and punch. But today, I want you to think that the palm of your hands, your dumbbells, are going to push the wall away as you look to the wall. Both hands are going to extend. Push. Push. So now we're going to get right into those obliques right off the bat today. Reach. Look at the wall. Look. And look. And look. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands back down. Swing side to side. Good. Keeping those obliques working, I want you to lean forward a little bit more. Flex the foot and pull it back. Flex the feet as you pull. Lift it to the back wall, squeezing your glute. Reaching that arm a little bit more to the front as that leg pulls back. So now you're going to get that stretch in the oblique in that waist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step to side, 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 side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to turn those legs out. So let's just rock side to side. 1 foot to the other, knees, toes turned out. Rotate from the hips. Come center into your plie. Down and up. Down and up. Find that stretch to the groin, inner thigh. Hands are just hanging for now. Keeping the chest lifted. Head, shoulders on top of the pelvis. Good. Breathe out. 4. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it down. Holding it low. Keep that pelvis underneath. Let's do little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Lift your left heel. Lower it. Lift your right heel. Wake up the ankle. Stretch out the toes. Top of the foot. Good. 1 more each foot. Good. Back flat feet. Pulse the hips. Deeper. Deeper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Go again. Left foot. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. Do me a favor. Let's take those hands back behind us so we keep the chest open and lifted. 2, 1. Both feet flat. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Let's go feet again. Left foot. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time to pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up, all the way down. Good, I want to change those hands behind you, lift them up, push them down in front. Lift them up, pull them behind. Up in front, up behind, up in front, up behind. Let's get those elbows out nice and wide. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands back down, and let's go lateral raises out to the side. To the side. Stop when they're parallel to the floor, when they're in line with your collarbone. Good, keep softening those ribs in, don't let them flare out. Nice big exhale, pulling into that pelvic floor waistline, closing those ribs in. 3, 2, 1. Good, hands to the front, forward raise. Reach, you got it. Good, 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Let's take it down and bring those hands to the shoulder. Lift the left heel. Stretch and stretch your arms. Stretching together today. Did. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, pulse the legs. Good, we're gonna lift that right heel. Again, bring those hands up, this time palms face in, shoulder press, lift. Palms are in. Try to keep those elbows nice and tight, narrow. Exhale, lift. Press to the outside of the heels. Baby toe anchored, big toe grounded. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, down. Pulse the legs, flat feet. Good stuff. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lift. Parallel feet, bring them forward. From here, fold forward. Let's go right into those reverse flies. Arms are long, reach them out. Go try to lift your tailbone a little bit higher. We're still working on a nice flat spine. Closing those ribs in. Keep the back of the neck long. You can do it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3 more, 2, 1 more. Beautiful, roll it down. Relax the head, lift your bum best you can, feel the stretch. Try to get the release in the lower back, maybe a little wiggle or a soft bend in one knee then the other. Good, back to center, roll it up. Good, once again, fold it forward. Hinge at those hips, tailbone high. Watch those ribs, don't let them flare. Good, palms forward, rows up and down. Lift, lift, lift. Pull into that low belly. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, stand it up. Nice, I like it. Now, let's take it down to these gliders. So I'm gonna roll up my mat and grab a drink of water. All right. So let's grab one glider. Let's keep the dumbbells. Good. So let's go right leg first. I'll go this way. So we're going to stand nice and tall on that left leg. Hands at our sides. Take that right foot straight back. Keep it long and straight. Chest up, left knee over your heel. So you're getting a nice big stretch in the front of the thigh. Press into that left heel, stand tall. So right leg as long as it can be, going straight back behind you. Press down through that left heel. Good, inhale down. Exhale, lift. Good, one more here. Now keep the legs the same, but let's tilt the body forward. So take your chest forward over your knee, and then back up. Take the chest forward over your knee, over your ankle. Press through that heel. Up. Good, 4. 3. 2. One more time. Beautiful. Bring it sideways. That right leg is going to go to the side. So bend your left knee, push your bum backward, right leg to the side. Pull it up. Let's try to get the heel down. That's for myself. Heel down and up. So a little more inner thigh working here on that exhale lift. Let's make sure bum sticks out. Pull that pelvis underneath you. You're nice and tall. Pull it underneath you, lift. Good, 3. Exhale, 2. One more. Awesome. Good. Take it out on your right toe. So again, leaning forward. From here, take that right foot back behind you. Bring it back to the side. So a little bit of a circle to the back wall, to the side. Your hands can go to your hips to make sure they stay level. To make sure your low belly is pulling in and up. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful, bring it in. Woo. Good. We don't need the glider for this. We're gonna do a little deadlift or tip forward. So standing tall, still on that left leg. Gently squeeze your right bum cheek so the foot's off the ground. Tip forward. Exhale, come up. Stand tall. If you need your right foot to touch the floor, don't fall over completely. But try to get at least 2 in a row, completely balanced. Right? A wobble is okay, but catch yourself. Keep that spine long, so I'm not dropping my chest to the floor. I'm reaching my chest forward and down. You got 1 more. And up. Woo, shake it out. Shake it out. My left foot is like, what did you do? Give us some circles. Now we're going to do it all on the other side. So stand on that right foot. Again, it's a straight leg. Back leg is straight. Take it back. Chest stays lifted. Bend the front knee. Push down to that front heel. Come up. Good. Down. And exhale, lift. Breathe out. Soften those ribs. Pull into that low belly. Last one here. Now the legs stay the same. The chest tips forward. Lean forward over your front knee. And come back up. Use that inhale as we go down. Use that exhale Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. Again, let's make sure that our pelvis comes forward right underneath our chest. We're standing nice and tall. 3. And 2. One more. Oh. Ooh, lovely. Take the leg to the side. Think of it as a single leg squat. Let's get that left leg flat. Down. And then up. Good. Down. Breathe out. Again, every time we're coming up, let's make sure we can all the way tall. That tail drops to the floor. Pull those ribs in. Inhale. And lift. Lift. Let's go for 2 more. 1 more. And up. Good. We're putting the left toes on the glider. Hands can go to the hips. Good. From here, we're going to keep those hips forward. Left leg pulls behind us and out to the side. Behind us, out to the side. Breathe. Think about those suspenders between your hips and your ribs. If your hands are on your hips, you can feel if that hip is dropping. Do your best, keep it level. So for me, I gotta work a little harder to keep that left hip up. It wants to drop when my leg goes behind. So I gotta pull that suspender a little bit tighter on that left side. We got 2 left. 2. Last one. Bring it back. Woo. Shake it out. We gotta do that deadlift. So standing tall. Good. Left leg. Squeeze the bum so it's hovering off the ground. And tip forward. Reach that chest forward to go down. And come up. Exhale. Inhale. And lift. Over. And lift. Breathe out. Close those ribs. Good. Let's go for 4. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And up. Oh, good. Shake it out. Lovely. Put your dumbbells down. We're going to have both gliders. We're going to go into some planks, some mountain climbers today. So let's bring our mat back. I'm just going to bring it back. So I got something for my knees to rest on and my hands. Good. So from here, let's just start with a plank. Hands underneath the shoulders, feet on the gliders. Take one leg back. As you push away from the ground, you pull your belly in. The other leg will go back. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, pull into the low belly. Waistline, soften those ribs. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and an exhale. One more breath. And then bring those legs in. Take a moment. Give your wrists a little circle. Good. Now let's make it a mountain climber, nice and slow. Same setup. Take it back. Let's go. Exhale, left leg. Switch it right. Switch. Try to keep your pelvis down. Your hips are in line with your ears, in line with your shoulders. Breathe out. You can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You bring both legs in. Again, a little rest. Good. Both legs together, so make it a tuck. Both legs in. Reset. Leg out, other leg out. And exhale in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Rest. Yeah, take a moment. You can do a shoulder roll, you can do a wrist circle. Last one, we're gonna do abduction. The legs are gonna go wide. You can stay on your hands. You can also go to your elbows if needed. Set it back up, breathe out. Go ahead, inhale. Out wide, exhale, squeeze together. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Squeeze. Can we lift that low belly up? Feel that abdominals, the belly button lifting away from the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Perfect. And in. Woo. Good. Lovely, let's turn it around. So knees on your mat, hands to your gliders. So let's still make this challenging. Let's think that we had an ab wheel. Okay, so that means we're gonna do a roll out. We're gonna let those arms go out and our bum is gonna come forward. And then we're gonna pull everything back. So your sit bones are high on top of your knees. So inhale, arms forward, chest, rib cage, bum, and then pull your sit bones high, pull your hands back underneath you. Good, inhale. Exhale, low belly, zip it up, pull it up and away from the ground. So don't care how far forward you go, focus on those abdominals hollowing out. 2 more. And lift. Last one. And up. Then take a little breather. Give your wrists a moment to lock in the arms. Before we give up on these, we're going to do a couple push-ups. So hands are on the glider. You come back 4-point kneeling. We're going to keep our bum in the air. We're going to keep our pelvis on top of our knees. Take your hands a little wider. Drop your chest between your thumbs. And exhale, lift. Now, to make it more challenging, if you want it, you take it down. As you come up, you pull your hands under the shoulders. Hands go wider as you bend into the push-up. Lift up, bring your hands in. Down, exhale. Try not to jump it. Try to press with those arms. Push, push, push. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more time. Perfect. Lovely. Put those gliders down. Let's make your mat the full thing if it's not. So much room today. Good. Take your squishy ball, lay on your back, let's put it between our knees. Okay, ball between the inner thighs. Feet in line with your sit bones, so on the inside of the pelvis, on those hips. Let's just start with that little tilt, where you find that imprint. So strong arms opening up the collarbone. As you exhale, pull into that pelvic floor. Lift that blueberry. Soften those ribs down and then tilt your tail toward your nose. Feel your lower back nice and flat in the ground. Let it go. Exhale, pelvic floor. Waistline, rib cage, tap the tail. Let it go. Exhale, pelvic floor. Waistline, rib cage, tuck. Let it go. Exhale, pull into that low belly, tuck. Now, don't lift yet, but add on. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, tuck the tail. Now put weight in your heels, so your bum lifts like a millimeter. And then let it go. Exhale, pelvic floor, zip it up. Soften the ribs, tuck the pelvis, push into your heels. Good. So now we'll take it into our bridge. You got to push into those heels. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, soften the ribs, tuck. Now push into the heels and lift your bum up, reaching past your big toes. Reach for that wall in front of you. So my shoulder blades, my head, they don't move, right? And I roll it back down with that exhale, softening the sternum down, the rib cage down, my lower back down, my pelvis, my sit bones are reaching for my feet. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, tuck the tail, press into the heels, keep those knees, those inner thighs squeezing inward. Inhale at the top, and exhale, roll it all the way down. Challenge yourself, hands can go to the ceiling, same exercise. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, soften the ribs, tuck the tail, press into the heels, peeling to lift it up, pushing those knees forward. Exhale, rolling it down. Good, one more. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, tucking the tail, peeling to lift that pelvis up, knees squeezing and reaching forward over your big toes. Exhale, roll it back down. Good, this one, hold it up at the top. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, press the weight into the heels as you tuck that pelvis to lift it up. The pelvis is tilted, it's tucked under. Want you to fold from the hip creases to lower and lift back up. Lower, lift back up. Keep tension on the ball. Pressure down through the root of your big toe, down through the heel. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. Good. Scissor arms, take your right hand for your knee, left hand for the wall behind you. Lift them up, keep your bum high. Switch, left hand for the knee, right hand back. Squeeze the ball. I say that because I'm losing it. Exhale, soften the ribs, inhale. Exhale, soften those ribs, squeeze your glutes. Feel some work in the hamstrings, inner thighs. Last one here. Good, hands up. Reach both hands to the wall behind you. Let's roll it down. Rib cage, waistline. Feel those hips getting stretched longer for your feet to rest. Lovely. Hands up. Now pull those legs into the chest. Let's keep the ball where it is. Bring your legs to tabletop. So in tabletop, your feet have to be the same distance apart as your knees, right? Don't let the feet come together. Squeeze that ball, a little internal rotation in that thigh. Good. Legs on top of the hips, hands into a T. We're gonna make this a rotation. So inhale the legs over to the right. And then exhale, pull into that pelvic floor. Waistline, close the ribs, come back through center. Inhale to the other side, feel that right hip leave the ground. Exhale, hollow the belly, really close those ribs in that. That is what will roll you back in. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic floor. Zip up, pull that blueberry in, close those ribs. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, ribs. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, ribs. Close those ribs, sink the rib cage, the shoulder blades into the ground. Last 2. Last one. Perfect. One foot down, other foot down. Rest for a minute. Nice. Let's keep the legs squeezing onto that ball. Let's try a couple chest lifts today. Again, if we're lifting up and we're getting a doming in the belly, don't lift so high. Think about your ribs sliding toward your hips. We're all going to be thinking of the ribs gliding. Like we can tuck our shirt into our pants more. So link your fingers, place them to the back of your head. Keep that bum heavy and squeeze the ball. Elbows are gently lifted and your chin is gently tucked down. Nod that chin. Exhale, pull into your pelvic floor. Waistline, soften your ribs. See if you can lift your shoulder blades up off the ground. So you're going to look at your ball or your pillow between your legs. Inhale. Exhale, take it all the way back down. We're trying to get that stretch, again, along your cervical and thoracic spine. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Feeling work in your inner thighs, feeling work in your upper abdominal muscles. Exhale, take it down. Do 2 more. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage. Again, think long to go up. Exhale, go long to come back down. Last one, exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, cinch in through those ribs. Go long to curl up and forward. And down. Nice work. I like it. Let's bring the head down, hands down to the floor. We'll go back to some glute work. I want you to tuck your tail, press into your heels, push your bum high. Good. Extend your left leg forward. You got to squeeze the ball. Bring it in. Change legs, exhale. And bring it in. So every exhale, we're going to extend the leg forward. Try to keep the tension on the ball. Try to keep your hips lifted. Try not to allow them to wobble. They will a little bit. Try to mitigate that. Try to lessen it. Last one. Good. Hips high, roll the spine down. Good. Now make it harder. We're going to extend the leg, lift and lower the pelvis 10 times. Okay, 10 times. So when you're ready, exhale. Soften those ribs, tap the pelvis, press into the heels, into the feet as you lift up. Let's extend that left leg forward. Keep that tail tucked, folding at the hips. Down, back up, 10, 9. Squeeze the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo, bring the foot down, roll the spine down. Woo, who was shaking? Me? Yeah, I was. Don't worry, not alone. We gotta do the other side. Squeeze the ball, tuck the tail, press into the heels, peeling the bum high. Good, strong arms as we extend that right leg, folding at the hips, down, back up. 8, squeeze the ball. Breathe out. 5, 2, last one. Both feet down, square up the hips, roll it down. Ooh, nice. Good. Put the ball down for now. Let's roll over to our side. I'm going to come onto my right. Good. We're going to prop ourselves up onto our forearm. We're going to work our obliques today a little bit more. So let's have those feet tucked back. We can go into our modified bridge position. Roll the shoulders, lift the ribs, and then lift your hips. Left leg is going to go long. Right arm is going to reach. Sorry, left arm. Same arm as leg. Left arm is going to reach over your ear. Hips are square to your front. Pull the knee and elbow together. And out. Pull them in. Pull them in. Good. Hold it long now. Same thing. Pull it in, but lower your hips. Lift your hips as you stretch the leg and arm. Pull in, drop the hips, lift the hips. Pull it in. No resting on the floor. Just tap the mat. Come back up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's just hold that side plank. You can take that left hand high for the ceiling. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Find length in your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Lovely. Make that right arm your pillow. So laying on our side, let's feel those hips pulling long and away from our ears. So get a little space, a little lift in that right side body, right? Helps when we close those ribs, when we do a nice big sigh or a little laugh, right? We can feel those ribs pull in. So let it go, feel those ribs come in. Clamshell, nice and simple. Exhale, open the knee and down and open. So again, we're gonna zip up pelvic floor, cinch in that belt, tighten those ribs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Take the whole leg open, the whole leg closed. Keep the pelvis still, it's still stacked, left hip on top of right. It's the leg in the socket moving by itself. Good, exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, close those ribs. Good, last one, open and hold it high. Internal rotation, we're gonna keep the foot in the air. Exhale to bring your knees together, and then open that knee back to the sky. Exhale, this internal rotation, open. Exhale in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Four, we can do it. 3 more. 2. Last one. And lovely, bring it down. Whew. Take the left hand, just bang out that hip. Give it a little percussion. Loosen it up. You can go down the thigh a little bit too. Around the hip into the bum. Lovely. Take it up, let's go to the other side. We're gonna go into those obliques. It's gonna be a little more challenging on this side because our bum is already tired, right? And we're gonna need it for the second half of this oblique exercise. So tuck those feet back, forearm under the shoulder, roll the shoulders back to lift those ribs, and then exhale, lift the hips. Good. Top leg goes long, top arm goes long. We exhale, stay high, pull the limbs together, knee and elbow in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we drop the hips when we bring the knee and elbow together. Then we lift them, bring them in, and we lift them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Keep it long, holding it here in the plank. We can take the right hand high for the ceiling. Make sure the chest is open. Roll the shoulders back so the neck is long. The hips are stacked. Low belly is hollowing out, pulling inward. Those ribs are softening. 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Ooh, good, layer down. So let's get ready for those clamshells. Feet to bum, armpit to ear. Hips are pulled long, feeling a little lift in that waist. I really just want you to feel those ribs closing inward so we can attach those suspenders. We can keep the rib cage and the pelvis in alignment as well. Clamshell, exhale, open the knee. And down. And exhale, open. So we have options. We can keep the hand on the pelvis itself to make sure that it's not moving, right? The movement doesn't come from our back. It's just the leg in the socket. We can keep that hand on the floor so that we're aware of where our belly is, not pushing out, but pulling it back in toward that spine. Four more. 3, 2, one more. Level 2, we take the whole leg up, knee and foot open, and close, open, and close. Good, 3 more. Waistline, rib cage softening. 2. Last one open, hold it up. From here, internal rotation, exhale, close your knees. Open, rotate. Oh dear, rotate. Again, hips are still, they're not moving, right? Your lower back isn't changing. 4, 3, 2, one more time. Good, bring it down. Again, you can make a fist with that right hand. Do a little percussion on your glute, on your bum, down your hip, down your thigh. Wonderful. Good. Let's sit her up. Let's take our squishy ball and our dumbbells. And we're going to take that squishy ball and place it at the small of our back. So if we sit up tall, kind of squish it in to the floor in your pelvis like a door stopper. So it helps you sit up nice and tall. You're going to have your dumbbells in your hand. You can let them rest on your legs. Feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Okay? Finding a C curve. Exhale, scoop through your belly. Tucking the tail, really trying to press your belly button back into the ball. Good, so my arms have stretched out a little bit here. I'm gonna lift my hands up, palms turn to the ceiling. We're gonna keep hollowing that belly and do bicep curl. Keep your feet pressing into the ground and hollowing out through that belly so those hip flexors should be long. Good, use that exhale in. Every exhale is a reminder to scoop deeper in that belly. Feel that belly button pulling back behind your rib cage, behind your sit bones. 2. Last one. Good, bring it forward, hands can rest on your knees, roll it back up. Sit up tall, relax the shoulders. Good. We're gonna roll it back, same setup. Exhale, scoop. Tuck that tail, feel the belly button really pushing the ball. Really imagine you could flatten the ball like a pancake. Keep those feet anchored, big toe, baby toe, center of the heels. Good. Hands up above your knees, palms turned in. Open the arms wide, hugging a tree, pull in. Inhale, open, and exhale. Keep hollowing out that belly. Look down, make sure it's pulling backwards when you breathe out. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. One more time. Ooh, bring it in. And up. Nice. Lovely. We're going to sit up tall. If you feel good sitting cross-legged or if you need to sit up on a block, do that. We're just going to do some tricep extensions. So push your dumbbells together. Take your hands straight up. Now, if you look at my rib cage, it's already flared. So I have to really try to soften the ribs. Bend the elbows, hands behind your head, back up. Inhale. Breathe out. Five, 4, 3, 2, got this. One more. Good, bring it down. Good, do some shoulder rolls. Let's do that series again. We're gonna go bicep curls, hug a tree, and then our triceps. So let's reset. Feet up in front of you. Ball up behind the pelvis. Exhale to scoop. So our arms are long. Drop the shoulders. Palms up. Bicep curl in. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. You can bring the hands down, bring yourself up for a moment. Do a little shoulder roll if we need it. Good. Let's make sure we're always trying to pull the scapula down, right? We're not hiking up. Pull it down. Again, scoop that belly. Tuck the tail, feel the belly button pulled back, hands up, palms turned in. Hug a tree, open and close. Open and close. Press the feet down into the ground. Hollow through that belly. And again, try to pull your belly button back behind your ribs. So your ribs aren't necessarily hanging over the ball. Our belly button is trying to go back. So we still have this nice C curve in the spine. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect, hands down. Sit it up. You can say cross-legged if that's comfortable, or prop yourself up on a block or rolled up mat. Yeah, hands up to the sky. Triceps, soften the ribs. Exhale, extend. Try to keep those elbows nice and tight to your head, to your temples. Soften those ribs. 5, 4, 3 more, 2, 1 more time. Perfect, and in. Lovely, bring your dumbbells down. Take your ball out. Let's slowly roll it down to the floor. So you can take your hands to the back of your thighs, knees are bent. Scoop the belly. Rolling it back down. Good. Walk your feet in. Let's gently hug them to the chest. And just gently rock from side to side. Good. Bringing it to center. Let's exhale. See if we can hug those knees closer to your armpits. Tucking that tail, lifting it off the mat, and then releasing it. So we're just getting a deeper stretch in the low back. Exhale to hug. Let it go. And exhale. Last one. Good. Let's stretch the left leg long. Keep holding that right. Let's move that right leg side to side. Circle it in the hip. Circle in the other direction. Good. Left hand holds the leg, right hand goes out to the side. Spiral. Take that leg up and over toward the left side of your mat. Breathe out. Breathe into the back of your ribs. Try to keep the shoulder heavy, that right arm heavy on the floor. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Release it. Come back to center. Good. Just recenter that pelvis. Let's pull the left leg in. Right leg long. Move the left leg side to side in the hip. We'll circle it in the hip. And circle in the other direction. Good. Right hand stays on the leg. Left hand goes out to the side. And exhale. Pull it across. Good. Breathing into the back of your left ribs. Good. And we'll bring it back. Lovely. Just, again, knees are bent. Lift your bum just a little bit. Recenter yourself. Let's stretch out the hamstrings. Grab the back of that right leg. Push that right heel toward the ceiling. Don't worry if it's bent right now. Focus on your tailbones going down to the ground so the lower back is long. I want that stretch to go into the back of your pelvis, maybe over your bum cheek. So I want it to be nice and high in that thigh, in the back of the leg. Good. Point and flex your foot. Ankle circles. And the other way. Good. Relax the foot. Gently press the leg into your arms like you could lower it to the floor. Feel those muscles activate. And then relax. See if it falls a little closer to 90 or closer to your chest. Again. Press that leg. Try to break free from your arms. Keep your tail, your bum heavy on the floor. Relax the leg. Last one. Push and resist. And rest it. Good. See if we can stretch to the back of that knee a little bit more. Keep that tail still down, reaching for the bottom edge of your mat. Good. We'll bring it down. We'll change sides. Grabbing the back of the left leg. Again, don't stress about a bent or straight leg. Just push your heel toward the ceiling. Find that stretch in the back of the leg. You're going to feel it. Feel that left hip bone pulling down away from you. And we'll just point and flex. Ankle circles. Circle the other way. Good. Relax the foot. Now keep that sit bone reaching down, but let's activate the leg and try to break it free from your hands. Push, 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 push. Let your arms win. Keep that tailbone heavy. And again, exhale, push. And let your arms win. And last one, push. And relax. Good, let's bring it in. And rest. Lovely. Roll over onto your belly. From here, let's do a nice hip flexor stretch. Open up the front of the legs. We'll reach back with that right hand for our right foot. And pull that heel to your bum. Slowly lowering the head, the chest down to the floor. And let's tuck our tail. Feel that right knee trying to leave the ground. And let that leg go. Let's change to the other side. Bend that left knee, reach back with your left hand. And again, pull that heel toward your bum. Slowly relax your torso, your head down. Tuck that pelvis, push that hip into the floor. Keep trying to squeeze your knees in towards center. Good, we'll let it go. So now ideally, our pelvis feels a little flatter, resting on the floor here. Taking this into our back extension work. Take your hands back by your hips, palms turned in. Squeeze into those thighs. Tuck the tail, pubic bone presses into your mat. We're gonna inhale, lift the chest. As we exhale, pull into that pelvic floor. Lift that blueberry, close those ribs and go up and over to come down. So inhale like a plane taking off. Nose lifts, then those feet pull up away from the runway. As it lands, those wheels come down to the runway first. Ribs are closing in to lower the nose. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage lowering down. Nice and long in the back of that neck. Exhale. Exhale, pelvic floor, waistline, rib cage, lowering it down. Lift up halfway, hold it, pull into that pelvic floor, close those ribs, squeeze your arms into your thighs, stretch your elbows, stretch through your wrists, so push your wrist in toward your thigh. Breathe, stay here. One more exhale. And down, rest. Lovely, nice. Last exercise here, palms out to a T. Let's turn the thumbs up. Today, you're gonna roll your shoulders back, just lift your nose off the ground. Tuck that tail, let's keep that pelvis anchored. And as we exhale, lift the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, and down. And exhale to squeeze. You're trying to close the ribs at the front of the body as you squeeze your shoulder blades on the back of the body. Three, 2, 1, and down, rest. Lovely. Let's push it back. Child's pose. Curl your toes underneath you. Good. Keep your hands where they are. Keep your toes where they are. Scoop your belly button to the ceiling. So you're going to start rounding your spine. That's going to lift your bum. But tuck the tail for now. Pull the back of the ribs forward so you come forward to your hands. And then extend your chest and your head forward. From here, take it to a downward dog. Lift your bum nice and high to the ceiling. Good. We can walk on the spot, one heel then the other. Good. Sink those heels down. Keep the knees soft so we can keep the tailbone nice and high. And then walk your hands back toward your feet. Take a moment, hang upside down. Let's make sure the head is relaxed. And then we'll roll it up to standing. Exhale, scoop. Drop the tailbone, stack the spine, lift the chest. Well, let's finish with a big breath. High. Inhale. And out. And shake out those arms. Shake out your legs. And then do a little dance because it's Friday. Enjoy your weekends, everybody.
Thanks, Tina.